Hey guys, back with another flashlight review, and as the theme carries over, another AA powered flashlight. Um, Initially for wildland fire, I was looking for something that was going to augment a headlamp. Headlamps are great floodlights. They have great up close use, but unless they're sort of like a focusable light like the zoom is, or you have dual modes, generally you don't have distance capabilities with headlamps. Usually it's for up close work and for hands-free work, which is totally fine. That is what they're meant for. After I decided to go with the Ecotech for my headlamp for wildland use, I still wanted to have something that would give me some throw. Issue I had was, it wouldn't be used all the time, so I wasn't 100% sure that I really needed a AA flashlight for that. I was thinking I could probably go with a specialty flashlight and still be able to get that throw because it was only used for certain circumstances. Essentially, for wildland use, what I wanted to look for was for smoldering things in treetops, locating spot fires on night patrol, and things that gave me a little bit more distance that I could have a handheld that would augment a headlamp. And I looked at a couple of the lights. You guys, I won't bring it out here, but you guys have seen my Phoenix TK40. That was one of my options for AA power. It holds 8 AA's, but it's light enough if you can run it off of just 4, that lightens up that light quite a bit, but it was still a little bit bigger than I really needed to carry in my fire pack. And when I found out the JetBeam here, this is the PA40, and Phoenix does have a very similar version of this. It runs off of AA's and has this neat little case that it comes with. Now I've had this for quite a long time. Most of this gear that I've been reviewing, I've also somehow seemed to lose the holster. It did come with a holster that fits it. The same with the Ecotech pocket clip. If there's something I don't use, more than likely it gets thrown somewhere and I forget about it. I try not to do any out-of-the-box reviews unless I get a request that somebody sees a piece of gear in another video. Most of my stuff I have tried and used before I do a review. It's just something I don't feel comfortable about. With this guy, I really enjoyed the way this is set up. The 4 power levels with the low, the battery reminder, the weight. It is a carbon fiber, basically composite, on the actual handle material. It's nice when it's cold because this warms up very quickly. You're not holding a metal flashlight when it's cold out, which is super nice. The head is metal. You'll see there's some scratches and stuff where it's been put inside packs and jostled around for a little bit. But it's 468 lumens. The head is considerably bigger. The reflector is considerably deeper. It's slightly orange peeled, but it has a fantastic throw on it. The back is a big clicky switch, and then there's actually a battery indicator that lets you know how low everything's going, which is kind of nice. If that's on before your night patrol, you know to swap out batteries. There are lanyards and little O-rings and all sorts of good stuff that comes with enough the case. So, I mean, very simple, very small. Again, compared to the size, you're basically looking like if you took 2 sort of AA battery flashlights and put them together. You were able to get a little bit bigger head. And let's just take a look at the inside here. This is when you open up a flashlight and you see this sort of quality and finish on the inside. It's one reason I went back to JetBeam after they came out with this and not the Phoenix version, was after having that JetBeam RRT3. It's just a fantastic light. The finish, the fit, everything about it. Here's the battery carrier. Still using the original end loops that I put in there when I bought it. Again, this light was used as a secondary light, not as a primary light. But if I needed to, I could throw in regular alkalines. Not a big deal. Nice little battery carrier, nice O-rings, and a nice just weight and feel. That carbon fiber, again, it's hard plastic. It's not like a rubber, so it's not super grippy. It just has a good warm feel to it without holding a metal flashlight. If you remember my TK40, I put a big bike inner tube over that, because that was one of the issues, was, you know, your hands just get cold handling a flashlight in the middle of the night. So you want that little bit warmer feel. It also, if I needed it to, there are this 4AA sort of oval setup in a lot of the Streamlights, and so I do have, not with me currently, I didn't think about it for the video, but there are this oval shaped helmet clips that will attach a lot of Streamlight lights, so I could have attached it that way. I can fit this in this rubber, will stretch out, and I could, as a backup or necessary, use this light on my hard hat rubber strip if it came to that. You know, I'm all about backups, having things used for multiple purposes instead of a single use item. And real quick, kill the lights here. You know, high, there's high, medium, and low. You get an idea. High, low, super low. Now there's 4 modes, so that's your lowest, that's your highest, second down from that, second down from that, and your low. And it's nice to have a light. This is low enough that you can read without being blown out, camp chores, etc. But then when you need the light, you've got 460 some lumens. Again, this light really does not, or this camera does not do this justice. It's not a super blue light, which I like. The see the Eagle Tech next to it, and this is the Eagle Tech on high with the diffuser on it, but you get an idea of how much brighter this is. Really reaches up to those treetops, especially if I don't want to take my helmet light off and we're searching around for things. So overall, still very impressed. The JetBeam qualities is there, with the added benefit of using AA. So this was another piece of gear that I had in my line kit that I want to do a separate review on, so I didn't have to spend too much time on it. I've been thoroughly happy with this. I may not post this till I get some outdoor shots, but what I will do is I'll definitely put a link down below for goinggear.com. Marshall does a fantastic job. He has his backyard and his front yard set up so that every time he does a light review, he's able to shine on the exact same tree to kind of give you guys a better idea. The camera he has is also much better set up for a low light. My little Kodak PlaySport really does not look like low light, and so I really don't feel that to take the time to do it to turn out to be crappy. I'd rather show you to a different review over there, and but I've been very happy with it. It's rare that I get a piece of kit that, you know, I'm unhappy with, but can't find too many negative things about this one. Super bright, runs off of AA's, and I can basically use it in a multitude of roles. But appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.